Good morning. What a pain was that? Holy moly. Scheduling, certain things couldn't happen. LinkedIn didn't allow this or what have you. I apologize. So I had to cancel something, get in. So anyway, today we're talking about the 40 days on market and other things too. Let's see what else we have coming up here. We also have, there's real estate, WTF, real estate WTF that we're going to go through. We're talking about 40 days on market, where the San Jose market's really going right now. Right now, I mean, not where it's going because nobody really can tell, right? But let's talk about what's happening there and kind of have a little touch base on what the temperature is or what the Geiger counter says. And also at the end, we're going to be talking about 7 home decor faux pas that people are looking at right now. So let's get started. Boink. And yeah, I am recording this on QuickTime as well, so it might be a little jittery, and I apologize for that. But if it does, please let me know. All right, so February 8th. It's a Wednesday. Today we're talking about what's going on in the market, and first thing I want to jump into is the real estate WTF. Let's see if we can actually see that. I just sent this out this week. Well, crud. Let me see if I can bring this in on another account. There. That way you can see the whole picture. You can't see it. Why is it logging in as me? Okay. Let's just do it anyway. Anyway, it's a hammock tub. Guys, I don't know if you've seen me walking around or limping around. I tweaked my back just a couple days ago, being in the back seat of a car, running around the mountains up there in Boulder Creek, in Scotts Valley, etc. But at the same time, you know, when you're rolling around like that, it kind of tweaks your back. Last weekend, I was helping a friend build a deck, which exacerbated the situation. And yesterday, I pretty much collapsed in pain. And I can just see myself getting into this thing. And yeah, that would not be good. That would be horrible. That would be very horrible. Okay, so let me get rid of that. Get back to this. Talk about what the numbers mean and what they mean to you. If you look at the numbers all the way here, these are 40 days on market, not just Santa Clara, not just San Jose, but multiple counties all around the Bay Area. There's 229 homes that are on market over 40 days. And I say this 100 times a week. It's the reason why this happens is condition, price, and local location, right? Location, condition, price, period. If you're out of whack on something else, your home will sit on the market. But here's the thing. The good news is the average days on market right now are about 31, 38 days, right? I didn't do these averages, just kind of ran out of time. That's when we get into the 7 home decor faux pas at the end of this, I'll explain why. Okay. 90 days on market. Again, multiple counties, 135 homes, right? Bank-owned properties, real estate owned, bank-owned properties are considered REOs. That's our slang for it. And just in the entire Bay Area to Monterey, it's only 28, right? So REOs, they're always going to have them. We're always going to have them. We're not going to have them at the numbers that we saw in 2008 to 2011. Just not. Quick little sales pitch real quick. You can use this QR code to grab this. This is a home valuation. Lots of people love it. I don't really bug you with it. Once in a while, I try to send out a manual one so you can see an automated version of what your home value is, as well as a more concentrated one as well. So, and I do that randomly, but I can only send that to you if you're there. So add your address and then your email, etc., and then I'll send you an updated one. this right here is a great thing. I hope the music stays off. So this puts it into perspective, right? Every week or every month, I show you what the median price is. This is the annual median price across the US. I'm going to stop this for a second. It's come down a little bit, but look at that spike we had in 2021, right? If you try to draw a straight line, we're so far away from all this right here. We're so far out of affordability that we missed if you haven't sold your house, if you didn't sell your house in 2021 or up to April of 2022, you're going to see a little bit of a decline. And that's what this shows. This is across the nation. And yeah, in Palo Alto, homes are still going up. Homes are still going up in Cupertino. But in San Jose, where there's more blue collar workers and people that are struggling to make it, trying to buy houses, affordability is a major factor. That's why you see that contraction. You see in San Jose a contraction here. So let's finish this up. First decline in 10 years, right? On average, there was a very small loss of equity. And guys, this shows it. I show this every week, right? Let's go back to this. Our inventory is 248. In actuality, it's 342 or something like that. But when I first started this, I did this, where is it? Right here, this thing right here, where it's just all of the houses that were available. Actually, look, one just came off or added. And I just stayed with this, right? But if I went to Matrix and saw all that, let's see if we can do this again. 7 days. Yeah. 7 days. These are all the active homes. That's closes. Hang on. Let's go back to criteria. It's funny. We live in Silicon Valley, and I'm working with Flash. Active, San Jose, single-family homes, nothing else. We have how many there? 324. So, these numbers, again, I never said that they were exact. They were baseline, right? They were baseline so you get an idea of where we are. But we're seeing inventory kind of flatten out right now. And again, the reason why is because March, April, May is our selling season. Homeowners that are not desperate to sell right now, I hate to say that word, desperate, that want to sell right now, understand that they have to sell their house right now, right? So it's actually a good time because serious home buyers are out there, right? There are people out there that are looking for a deal. I totally understand that. Just wrote an offer. I want to say $300,000 under list price, but we went into this house and it was trashed. Some kids went in there and, did what kids do. And they trashed the place. They had a party and had some fun, and we're buying it as is. So there you go. Houses are leveling off, but again, inventory is tight. Back 6 months ago, we were seeing houses. There we go. Back 6 months ago, we were seeing houses 500, 600, 600, almost 700 here. Homes for inventory. And that's when the market was at 7%. Now we're at 5%. We're under 6%. And you're looking at a very, very tight inventory. So buyers have to be picky, right? And again, I'm going to allude back to this whole thing, this whole 7 decor thing. Faux pas. Last week we had 31 closes, actual closes, which isn't a lot. I mean, we were doing 90 to 70, 70 to 90, almost 100 at one point. That's when the market started slowing down. So, but again, this is the time, this is all the end of the holiday season. So it's going to start speeding up, I think. Last year closes, we had 45, right? Not a ton. not like we had in June, July, August timeframe. Transactions were down massively all across. And then average sales price this year is 1.488. Last year, average sales price was 1.6. There was a total net loss just for this week of 2006. And if I average this out, I didn't add this column. So, but we're at 88,000. We're probably good about there. Probably about 88,000 total loss. But that goes back to that whole video. If you look at the median price coming down, right? I reported a couple of weeks ago, the median price is down 366 from an all-time high of 413, 416, right? So yeah, prices are coming down a little bit. My contention is that if you haven't bought the house yet, you're going to miss the boat. March, April, May, I think there's going to be a ton of people coming into the market unless we go to World War III, unless there's another, I don't know, chicken egg shortage, or they crank up the rates or what have you. We're expecting the Feds to increase another 25 bips in May. But March, April, May, I think we're going to see a inventory go up. I think buyers are going to go up, and I think sales volume is going to go up. So I don't think this number is going to go up or down at all. There's going to be houses, yeah, that sell for 141%. I mean, because they're listed low and then they come back to market valuation. List price to sales price ratio is just under right now. I think that's normal. If you look at how many houses actually sold over list price, I think it was 9 out of the 31 home. No, how many? Yeah, out of the 31 homes that closed last week, 9 or 29, 30% sold for over. The rest were at or below. Days on market's 46. Now, this is original list price, not the current list price, right? I track differently. I track from the original list price because I think it's a little more accurate. Days on market, we're at 46 now, right? This is still repercussion from the holiday season. That's totally normal. Last year, day on market was 16. Market was still hot. We didn't see a slowdown last year. I mean, we did, but we didn't. Pendings this last week, the last 7 days is 47. So yeah, we're picking up again. If you look, the last few months, it's kind of went 48, 54, 21, 58. This is the year, the total year. So 47, we're back to kind of normal-ish. And then list price decrease, it's to 66. That's out of all the homes that are active, not the last 7 days. Out of the 324 homes, there's 66 homes that actually decreased, which is 26%. 21 fell back onto the market, and there were only 14 cancellations. So houses are being consumed. That's it. All right. Again, if you want to do this free valuation, let me know. I don't interfere with you. I just send you information. You know, I don't call you and bug you. Hey, do you want to sell a house? You want to sell a house? Hey, do you want to sell a house? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, 7 Decor Faux Pas that date your interiors according to designers. It's not just interiors either, by the way. And this is from Architectural Digest. And this is for living. If you're living in your house, you want to make it look as modern as possible. And that's why Architectural Digest comes up with these articles. And I thought this was such a great article because I'm going to tell it to you from my point of view when I'm selling homes. When I show homes, these are things that stand out to me. Not everything. There's other things that stand out to me as well. But also, this is just, this is just the most recent stuff. So if you're going with all gray interiors, guys, I'm telling you, if you're in a condo, yeah, I totally understand. Go gray. But gray's kind of old now. It's 2020, 2021. Grayish, you can go grayish. And I know my wall is gray. My walls are gray. I mean, beige, right? My walls are beige. I totally understand that. I'm living in a home that I'm comfortable with. I'm not going to sell my house. If I were to do it, I would paint it grayish, a little more white. Watch this. White. See, it's right there. It says white. I know, but Vito, Swiss coffee? No, don't go Swiss. Do something a little more Arctic. Have a little hue in it. Have a little gray in it. That's okay. You can have a little beige in it, right? There's no such thing as a pure white. There's not. So go with a white that you like, and then you can do different colors, like a bold color as well in a room if you want. Carpeted stairs, guys. My house had I have these like Navy ship ladder well stairs. They're super steep. They're like this. And when my girls were babies, I would carry them down, and we had carpet. And I was so grateful that we had carpet because I slipped, and instead of falling and letting them fall, I fell right on my butt and jarred my spine all the way up, and I was sore, just like I am now for like a couple of weeks, saving my daughters. But thank God that I had carpet, because slamming down on hardwood floor would have just been so much more painful. My daughters fell down the stairs a couple times when they were babies, right? Well, they were older, they were toddlers, right? But today you don't need carpet. I mean, I know I follow my buddy that the carpet repair guy on TikTok. He's amazing. If you have carpet, call up the carpet repair guy. Very cost effective, doesn't have to destroy it. He'll work with stains, he'll work with tears, burns, dog tears, cat tear, you name it. He works miracles. Carpet repair guy. And he's all over the Bay Area. But stairs, if you're going to do it, put new stuff in there. Put textured, make it look good. People want to see hardwood today, right? I know there's a lot of pressure to put that LPV in there, the vinyl plank. I'm not a fan of that, but that is what it is. So going back to kitchens, update your backsplash, update your countertop. And if you have natural wood, go with a paint. If you're selling your house, paint the kitchen. I know I love dark wood. I understand that, but it's not what people want. Remember, what you're selling is the idea of people moving in and not having to do anything. Unless you sell your house as is, and you're not going to get the value you're expecting. But here's what you want to know. When they're looking at your house, they're comparing it at the 5 other houses that they saw and the couple model homes that they saw at the new home community. And the new home community has all the latest colors and the latest fashions, the latest styles. And these other houses probably have that as well. And if your house is missing, I don't know, the kitchen or the bathrooms or the floor, you're not going to get the value or the price you're expecting. Okay. It's just because people compare. People are smart. They're not going to buy something more expensive because you have it listed more. Right. Okay. Carpeted stairs, tan exteriors. Guilty. That looks well, except for the fact that my lap siding is taller. That looks like my house, kind of. I mean, that one looks newer for sure. But I have beige, tan exterior, and I know I'm going to be painting it. This color right here is what people or what AD Architectural Digest is suggesting, which is a Newburyport blue, which is, I don't know, gray blue or dark blue gray. You can go with that. I like greens. It's your choice. It's still a personal choice, right? It has to be your personal choice. Now, hardware. I'm sure you've seen those little light fixtures that we call them boob lights. Get rid of those, right? Get rid of the chandeliers. We laugh about that. We actually I'm in a contract with a house that had a chandelier with the little crystal thingies hanging off of it in a hallway. I don't know. Just call me crazy. But here, look, tile. That's old. That's like 1990s right there. The fixtures are a little dated. I get that. I understand that. But, I would at least change the tile. And I'd get rid of that chandelier. The door can stay. The mirror can stay. I don't know. Even the mirror I would get rid of and put like a small framed in there because that's what people are expecting. And I'd get a new vanity altogether. But here's what I'm looking at. This is less than 24 inches. So you're probably kind of stuck here. If you go with a wider vanity, you're not going to be able to open it. So I'd probably go with a smaller vanity width-wise. Okay. So anyway, pretentious window curtains. Guys, the days of the Valance is over. Prince Valance is gone, has left the building. You can keep your curtains, get rid of the Valance, right? And yeah, just get rid of it. You don't need it. You can get blinds, you can get shutout blank, and yeah, you can cover up your things, but there's a whole new style to curtains nowadays. Mirrored closets and doors. Well, I'm not going to tell you to go out and get a whole new closet door. Don't. Please don't. Don't get new closet doors because it says you can't have window mirrors on your closet doors. You can paint them. Now, that's something that you'd have to decide. You can put contact paper over them. You can do what have you. But, if you're selling the house, yeah, I would update it. But if you're living in it, make it look, you can do all sorts of different things to mask that. Ancient appliances. Stainless steel, guys. That's all I'm going to tell you. They tried to go with the little black stainless steel thing for a while. I don't even know if that's a thing. Just go stainless steel. Spend some money on appliances, especially if you're selling your house. People are expecting that. Again, you're comparing yourself to other houses that are for sale. And if your house has the black appliances and all the other houses that they're comparing it to has stainless steel, and they're $50,000 less, and then it's the same thing with the new homes. See what they're doing in new homes, right? A lot of them don't offer refrigerators, but they have dishwasher, ovens, microwaves. They all have the stainless steel. This is an apartment, obviously, and I maintain that, the 1980, 1970 stove and oven and dishwashers are still running. I think that there's a market for those old mechanical ovens and dishwashers to sell them like that. They're older. They're not as efficient. I understand that. But if you put a stainless steel front on that, I'll guarantee there's a market for that. Because these new ones, these refrigerators that cost $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, they only last like 3 years, 4 years, and then you have to get rid of them and redo it. Same thing with the dishwashers. I'm fed up with it. All right, that was it. Let's see. Yep, we went through everything. All right, guys, it's been 26 minutes. I'm Vito Scarnecchia with the Abatano Group. We'll see you out there.